5 days of border bloodshed. Dozens killed, thousands displaced. As the region edged toward war, diplomacy stepped in. Now, a midnight ceasefire brokered in Malaysia. Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to an immediate and unconditional ceasefire after 5 days of deadly border clashes that killed at least 35 people and displaced more than 270,000. The agreement was reached during talks in Putrajaya, Malaysia, hosted by Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, who described the development as a vital first step towards de-escalation and the restoration of peace and security.
Both Cambodia and Thailand reached a common understanding as follows. 1. An immediate and unconditional ceasefire with effect from 24 hours local time, midnight, on 28th July 2025, tonight. This is a vital first step towards de-escalation and the restoration of peace and security. Prime Minister Hun Manet and Acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai have expressed their positions and willingness to immediate ceasefire and return to normalcy. The United States President Donald J. Trump has been in contact with the leaders of both countries, urging the leaders to find peaceful resolution to the conflict. The Chinese side have kept close contact with Cambodia, Thailand and Malaysia and relevant countries to actively promote dialogue, ceasefire and restoring peace. The presence and collaboration of all parties underscore a shared commitment to peace, dialogue and regional stability.
Thai Acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai and Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet met at Anwar's official residence and committed to halting hostilities effective midnight on July 28th. Anwar said both the United States and China were closely engaged in efforts to broker peace and that their ambassadors were present at the meeting. Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet says Anwar's proposal paves the way to restore ties and reduce tensions.
We hope that the solutions that Prime Minister Anwar just announced will set a condition for moving forward for our bilateral discussion to return to normalcy of the relationship and as a foundation for future de-escalation of forces.
Thailand's Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai, while agreeing to a ceasefire, said that it will be carried out successfully in good faith from both sides.
We agree to a ceasefire with assurance myself that it will be carried out successfully in good faith by both sides.
Following the ceasefire announcement, both sides agreed to resume direct communication, and a meeting between military commanders is scheduled for July 29th. Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet expressed hope that the agreement would help rebuild trust. The United States played a prominent diplomatic role in brokering the ceasefire between the two Southeast Asian neighbours. President Donald Trump personally contacted both leaders, warning that continued hostilities would jeopardise future trade deals with Washington. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio emphasised the American commitment to facilitating peace, stating that American officials were present in Malaysia to aid negotiations. Rubio added that he and the president remain closely engaged and called for an immediate end to the violence to ensure regional stability. He reiterated the US's readiness to support further talks to secure lasting peace between the two countries.
Both President Trump and I remain engaged with our respective counterparts for each country and are monitoring the situation very closely. We want this conflict to end as soon as possible.
China also played a behind-the-scenes role in helping de-escalate the Thailand-Cambodia border conflict. While it did not lead the mediation, Beijing maintained direct contact with all involved parties and quietly supported dialogue efforts. Its involvement was viewed as significant, particularly given China's long-standing ties with Cambodia and its strategic interest in maintaining regional stability. Diplomats familiar with the discussions say China encouraged restraint and backed Malaysia's initiative to host talks. Though less visible than the US in the process, China's steady engagement contributed to the conditions that enabled both sides to agree to an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. As Malaysia's Anwar Ibrahim put it, this ceasefire marks a vital first step toward de-escalation and regional security. The collaborative presence of the US and China and the hands-on mediation by Malaysia as ASEAN chair signal a wider international determination to stop the violence and encourage long-term stability in this crucial region. The ceasefire stipulates not only a halt in hostilities, but also a series of concrete military and diplomatic steps in the days ahead, including immediate meetings of regional military commanders, the establishment of direct communication channels between both governments at the highest levels, and a convening of the General Border Committee on August 4th, hosted by Cambodia.